whatever you've been through, you can get through it. All right? That sounds good? That sounds good?
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, listen. Good. Now, how many of you guys want to go to college? How many of you guys want to be successful? Okay. Now, how many of you guys told that you would not be successful? How many of you guys told that you would not go to college? Okay. All right. Now, this is what I need you guys to do. From this day onward, I need you to put 100% effort in everything you do. I don't care if it's doing your hair. I don't care if it's in sports. I don't care if it's in classrooms. I need you to do 100% in everything you do. So the number one lesson in my life, because listen guys, we may not understand why things happen to us when they happen to us. You might be like, you telling me I'm in this very spot when this very thing happened? Like, what kind of stuff is that? But you gotta trust the process. So my number one rule is trusting the process. My sophomore year in high school, I had just moved back from Mississippi and I never even heard about college. I didn't care too much about college. I didn't care about my grades. I always made decent grades, C's and B's. I didn't apply myself. I was probably giving 60%. But like I told you guys got to start giving 100% if you want to be the things that you say you want to be in life. And the teacher was like, hey, third day of school, who want to go to college? I looked around. A lot of people didn't raise their hand, but I rose my hand. She looked at me. Now listen guys, she looked at me and said, you? College? Please. Right? The audacity for a teacher to tell me that I would not go to college. How's a teacher going to tell me that I would not go to college when it's her job to prepare me for college? So I said, okay, cool. I looked at her face and I said, I will go to college. But I'll start today by getting an A in your class. Like, I felt like she was fighting against me, like, you're not going to get this A. That's what I felt like. But I ended up getting an A. I got accepted into every college I applied to except one. That's their loss. But listen, I had my acceptance letter. I came up to her, I was like, boom! Who's not going to college? So listen guys, what I'm trying to tell you is you guys have been in situations where people have told you that you would never accomplish anything. You can't do that. You want to go to the NFL? Please, you're not big enough. You're not smart enough. You can't do that. Oh, you want to be a teacher? How can you be a teacher when you don't take school serious? Listen, guys. People are going to talk about you. They're going to say what they want to say. But my second lesson is never let somebody's opinions of you be your reality. I'm going to take what she said and I'm going to use it as empowerment. And so I went to a 4-year university. It was my junior year in high school. And I know you looking at me right now, you probably, oh, he look good. I used to be not good. And I was like, man, what am I going to wear? Because every time I looked in the mirror, I did not love the person that I was. I just didn't. I thought I didn't look good. I thought there was nothing that I could put on that would make me look good. So I get one outfit. Boom, put the shirt on, look in the mirror, this ain't it. Take it off, get another one. Oh, this for sure not it. Boom, I take this one. I was wearing pink that day. I was like, nope, definitely not gonna do that. And then so I get to the 8th outfit and I'm like, guess what? It was the same exact thing I had on the first time. How many times do you think I got caught fat? 100? Dang! All right, so listen. So we get to the 6th period and it's football practice. And you know, these are supposed to be my boys, my family. They didn't know that. Of course, we used to joke around a lot, but every time I got called the word fat, it's like it was hitting a nail. It's like they were just hitting a nail. Every single time they called me fat. I'm at 39. Next thing I know, and they get super creative. By the end of football practice, I got called fat 107 times. I didn't think I could lose weight. I didn't think that I could become who I am today. So I go home. I go into the kitchen. I grabbed the largest knife in the kitchen, and the only thing I could think about was, I don't want to live no more. I don't want to live a life like this. I don't want to live a life where people judge me on my appearance, but not the contact of my character. And I was like, God, but you don't understand. You don't understand how it is to live every single day knowing that you cannot lose weight no matter what you do. Like, you don't understand. He said, son, listen, let me tell you something. Listen, you might be going through hardships now, but sooner or later, you will not be going through them. I'm building you to last. There's going to be some things in your life where you feel like, you know what? I don't feel like doing this. Why would I do this? Or people treat me this way, and I don't even know if I want to even be here no more. But listen, I don't care if you're foster, homeless, I don't care if you're the richest person in the world. Everybody has a purpose. My lesson number 3 is everybody has a purpose. I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, whoever you are, you have a purpose, and it might take you 50 years to find out, but you have a purpose. That's what God was telling me. He was telling me, like, Kevon, in a couple of years, I promise you, you would not have to go through this, and he was right. So if somebody ever told you that you cannot become somebody, tell that person, I have a purpose. So I graduated from high school, and I'm like, you know what? I want to lose weight. So I go to the doctor, and they call me back there. They say, all right, Kevin, step on the scale. So I step on the scale, and the nurse looks at the number. She's like, whoa. She's like, that's a big number. I was 300 pounds. So before we talk to that nutritionist, I already knew what was bad for me, guys. The cake, the ice cream, the candy, the cookies, the pizza. I already knew it was bad for me. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to cut all that out, and I'm only going to eat fruits, vegetables, and chicken breasts. So I did that for a week. I go back a week later, I lost 7 pounds. And he said, wow, that's amazing. How do you do it? I told him exactly what I did. He said, you don't even need to talk to a nutritionist. Come back in 3 weeks. So I came back in 3 weeks. I had lost 16 pounds in that 1 month. And he said, Kevon, you see what you just did? And I was like, I lost weight. What you mean? He said, if you take what you did right there and apply that to everything in your life, there's no way you can't be successful anyway. See, guys, I did not know what he was talking about. And so as I started my journey through college, I was like 260 pounds, and within a year, I had lost 140 pounds to get down to 160 pounds. And I went back to that doctor, and he said, so I see you're applying that, what I told you, and you see what happened. I said, no, sir, I didn't understand what you were talking about, so can you please tell me now? He said, Kevon, I was talking about you have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. Whether any obstacle in your life, you guys are about to go to college, you guys are probably about to go to parties, people are going to be drinking alcohol, people are going to be using drugs. Look, guys, that's not for you. I need you guys to be disciplined. I apply that same rule with everything in my life, whether it was getting through college, whether it was losing weight, whether it's exercise. I was like, all right, Kevin, you have to be disciplined. So my number 4 lesson is be disciplined. I was in Mississippi at this time. I was in Mississippi. I had 3 jobs online. I was a full-time student in college. And at the same time, my grandmother was on her deathbed. She never seen me become an author. I'm an author of a book. She was so happy. How do you go through all these things in your life and you still come out on top? Number 5, you gotta have will. You gotta understand that there's gonna be some obstacles in front of you, but you have to break through it. I present to you the sun. I'm sure you guys know what the sun is. Every night it becomes dark. There has been some dark times in your guys' life. There has been some dark times in my life. I didn't want to live. I was bullied. I was shot. So one thing about the sun is it shines. I need you guys to shine. Through any adversity in your life, I need you to put 100% effort in it, and I need you to shine. That's what I'm here for, guys. I'm not here to motivate you. I could care less about motivating you. I'm here to empower you. I just love being phenomenal. I love doing things that when people say I can't do it, I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. That's the type of person I am. And so when I got a 4-year degree, my grandmother wasn't there, but I know she was smiling down on me. And so I said, you know what? I'm not satisfied with this. Let's go get a master's. So I applied for a master's and I got it. I'm still in my master's program, but I'm in there. One day I'll go get an EDD, so a doctorate. So I know you guys probably have been this feeling that it's like, I don't know if I can do it. And that feeling is fear. It's a feeling. Meaning that fear comes and goes. Meaning that fear can come out of nowhere. Meaning that somebody can scare you and you feel fear. That's what fear is. Fear is a feeling. So now what I'm about to tell you, it's not a feeling. It's a decision. You gotta have the courage to go up and beyond your goals. You gotta have the courage to do things that people say you won't do. Everything you do, you gotta find your purpose and you gotta go after it. Because somebody is dependent. I was dependent on my grandmother. The two most important words in the human language are I am. Because what we say after I am, you become. I need you guys to understand this. So repeat after me. I am great.
I am great.
I am phenomenal.
I am phenomenal.
I am smart.
I am smart.
I am fantastic.
I am fantastic.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I am that 1 in 1 million.
I am that 1 in 1 million.
Thank you. Listen, guys. Start waking up and telling yourself that you are these things and you will become them. Thank you for your time today, and I hope you guys